Hi everyone, and welcome to your Angel Pick-a-Card reading. There are 3 piles for you today. Pile 1 has the yellow border, pile 2 has the pink border, and pile 3 has the, we'll call it indigo, because I'm not sure if it's blue or purple, but that's pile 3. I've also put a selenite heart for each one. So if you're drawn to the hearts, we have a small heart here for pile 1, the large heart here for pile 2, and the medium size heart here for pile 3. So take your time, pick the crystal heart or the card that speaks to you, and I will see you soon in your pile. Hi, pile 1, those of you who chose the yellow border angel card with the small selenite heart, this is your reading. So let's get things moving. All right, we're going to have an overall energy card. I then have some oracle cards and some tarots in here from the angel decks. And at the end, I'm going to live pull some tarot, give you an actual archangel to work with, as well as a crystal to work with, and just another guidance message from the angels. So let's get moving here, and we'll start with the overall energy card. Self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. What a beautiful card. Okay, so the way this kind of worked out the last time, I know when I did the reading like this, there could be multiple messages in here because there are many different people watching, so you can take them as individual messages. And then if they go together, we can also take it as an overall message as well, okay, from the angels. So let's go with card 1. We have, well, they're asking you not to be so critical of yourself. And here we have 16, change your life, Archangel Shamuel. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. Okay, so for some of you, this could, before I start, 16 is also 7, which is choices, it's wisdom, it's nurturing. Okay, so it's nurturing. So this could be nurturing yourself with this, breaking free of the habit of being critical of yourself and treating yourself with or in a more positive and loving way. So there's that. Okay, let's bring out the second card. We have, I believe this is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Because it's a 1, so I do believe it's the Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune. An exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Oh, so I like this. This is nice. And the girl walking up the beautiful pathway to the mansion. So this is really telling you that you know, expect to maybe receive in a windfall of abundance. Doesn't necessarily mean money. It could just be something that you need in your life, something that's lacking, a void that needs to be filled, and they're going to bring that to you. But I also like that they're talking here about a career opportunity, because maybe for some of you, that's a change in your life. Okay, when it says a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of, well, not procrastination, but I'm just going with the break free, right? This is maybe you getting an offer for a new career opportunity. You never know. Or a contract, right? It could be a contract position. All right, let's keep going. We have 7 of Earth, or 7 of Pentacles, investment, assessment, and patience. So again, back to the 7 here, which is there are going to be choices for you. Just let me pull these down a little bit. There are going to be choices that need to be made. Next, we have 5 of Pentacles. Oh, a lot of Pentacles. This is a lot of grounding earth energy, a lot about abundance. When we come to the 5 here, if we look at this card, it's almost that you see the pentacles lit up here, right? And looks like it's the top of like a castle or something, but it's kind of bright. Now, this can mean many things because the 5 of Pentacles can be positive and it can have a bit of a shadow connotation to it. So it could be fears surrounding money, uncertain self-employment. It's also the wisdom to accept help from others. So it could, for whoever is listening to this message right now, any one of those could resonate with you. And that's the same with all of these cards, because I always say these cards come out for a reason. But let's pull the other cards here and let's see if we can get a big picture view of this. Because I have Sagittarius rising and I like big picture view. So let's take a look. We have joy and contentment, trustworthy friends. Thank your angels for surrounding you with people that you can trust and love. And improving health. Okay, so right away, I see that the improving health is going to be improving what I'm going to call your mental health, all right? Because they really want you, and this is for some of you, to let go of that, that self-criticism and to start thinking of yourself as divine and beautiful and perfection. And whenever you have a critical thought, you replace it with a positive and loving thought, and to be compassionate towards yourself. And I believe when you do that, it's going to change everything. You're going to see positive change in your life. When you're thinking negatively about anything, be it yourself, I'm going to say a person, place, or thing. This is something new I'm just on with the other day. Yeah, nouns, person, place, or thing. So if you are thinking negative at all about a person, place, or thing, it is blocking you. It is blocking you from having this abundance coming in. It's leaving you feeling nervous. It's leaving you feeling a sense of lack. It certainly isn't bringing joy and contentment to your life, okay? So I believe that if we go from start to finish here, and then we look at the in-between, starting out is they're really, really giving you this message to improve upon how you think about yourself and how you treat yourself and love yourself. And that is improving your mental health. Okay, and if you do that, this will be the end result. And in between, all of this other stuff happens. You may get an opportunity for a job. You may end up finding a group of friends, the wisdom to accept help from others. So maybe there's trustworthy friends that are going to help you do this. You know, they may be the friend that you start to say something negative about yourself and they snap their fingers and say, oh no, you don't. You know, you may want to ask a friend to do that for you. I don't know. Everyone will be different. But I really feel that they're saying once you can get past this block, because that's what it is. It's a shadow. It's a block. If you can get past that, the abundance really here feels unlimited or untapped, we could even call it. For some reason, I want to say untapped because it's going to bring in opportunities that, I don't know, maybe you've never had an opportunity for that before in your life, or you've never thought that way before in your life. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say the overall message is. Now let's pull some tarot and see what the angel tarot has to say here. Okay, well, those 3 cards just float. You know what? I'm going to I just want one at a time. It just makes it easier. The deck is definitely, ooh, and I'm getting shivers. So let's get one card here to start. Okay. Ace of Cups, showing yourself that love, okay? Being kind and compassionate and loving and nurturing to yourself. Remember I said the sevens are about change, wisdom, nurturing? Yes. Okay, let's get another card. Seven of Pentacles again. Okay, so I think this is just, I mean, they're what I'm going to call hammering down on the message here. It's like self-love. You have choices. Make the choice to change your life here, okay? And call on Archangel Shamuel to come in and help you with that. And I also want to I also want to tell you too that Archangel Shamuel is, I don't know, I guess the archangel associated to or for Taurus, okay, which is an earth sign, which is all about money and pentacles and grounding and the things you love. And it's also about your core beliefs, okay, which taps into this card right here. So call on Shamuel. We're going to do another archangel card at the end, but certainly call on Shamuel. I may have two archangels and two crystals. The other crystal you could work with would be pyrite to bring the abundance in. Okay, so let's get another card here. King of Cups. Commitment. And I'm going right off what these cards say, but also I want to say commitment. You're making a commitment to yourself. You're making a commitment to change. You're making a commitment to grow and to look for opportunity and to grab onto opportunities that come to you. You're making a commitment to your friends, to improving your mental health, to bringing more joy and contentment into your life and to loving yourself, okay? I love the way these messages are coming. And the other thing we know about the King of Cups is that, you know, he's emotionally balanced, okay? So do you see how this is all tying in? It's sitting on top of improving health. It didn't come up over here or here. It come up here. So I just love that he's wise, he's calm, he's emotionally balanced. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's get one more here. Two of Wands, progress. This is, for me, I'm going with Two of Wands as in looking out, and you've got the passion, it's fire in your belly, and you're looking out and you're enthusiastic and really excited about figuring out the path that you want to go on for yourself, okay? This is you making the plans. You see what can be out there for you, right? You know that if you work on this, you're going to have improved mental health and everything in between. So this is just a reminder to sit with yourself, sit with your angels, sit with Shamuel, God, source, universe, whomever it is you believe in or, you know, call upon for source energy, and sit and make the plan for how you can change your life for the better. Okay, now, I already told you one archangel, even though I brought the archangel and crystal deck out. So I'm going to say you have Shamuel and the crystal pyrite to work with. But let's see what else. If there's anyone else, another archangel that you can call upon. Pile one to help you with this. Okay, let's see here. Archangel Ariel, who works with Aries as well. So maybe you are a Taurus or an Aries, don't have to be. We have a little bit of everything in our charts anyway. But let's just see what Ariel has to say here. Vital life force flows vibrantly through me. Okay. I am strong and healthy. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life. I am self-motivated to be productive. I am abundant. I am safe. I love that message. And the crystal is ruby. Do you need to add a little pizzazz to your life? Have you been feeling tired lately? It's time to take steps to improve your endurance and overall health. Get your energy centers recharged and renew your passion for living a vibrant life. I also want to say for some of you that this could just be a message for some of you that are watching. It's time to step up and improve your health. So work with Ruby for that. I think that's really going to have a lot to do with it's red, fire, passion, yes, but also red sometimes for blood and circulation, I believe is something that can, it may be helpful with. And the other crystal that Ariel and Aries work with is citrine. So you have citrine, pyrite, that's kind of bringing in abundance, right? And then for health, we have the ruby. Okay, and one last card here, one last message from the angels. Let's see, what else do they have for another bit of guidance? Like I said, you can split this up and take it as individual messages for yourself, or you can take it overall as one. It works however you want it to work, okay? You have the choice. You have sevens, okay? Actually, you have triple sevens. I like that. What else? Yeah, you do. You have 7, 7, and 7. All right. Okay, let's get a card here. What else do you need? Archangel Michael. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with the strength and love. I really, before I continue on, want to say you may want to work with him first, because when we are not treating ourselves with love and kindness, there's a reason for that. And maybe there's some cords that need to be cut, okay? So maybe work with him first. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. And we were even talking here about recharging and bringing in energy. So I love that message as well. That is everything I have for you, Pile 1. I really hope you enjoyed this message, and I will see you in your next reading. Thank you. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, as I'm trying to grow my channel. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, please share as well. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Pile 2, and those of you who chose this pink bordered card and this large selenite heart. All right, let's get right into your angel reading. I'm so excited. I'm always excited to do readings. It doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to say that because you'll hear me say it over and over again. But I don't know. I love doing this because I know it helps people. So that's why I'm excited. I sound like a broken record though, but in a good way. First card out, overall energy. Actually, I should read this right now. Acceptance, Pile 2. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an internally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. I love that as an overall energy. Now, as I said to Pile 1, these can, the messages in here today, we have some tarot oracles, oracle cards. I'm going to do live tarot pull at the end, as well as give you some archangels and crystals to work with and an additional angel message. So It may be an overall message for you. It may just be bits and pieces or certain parts. So if it resonates, you take it, okay? Let's go here with first card out. Oh my heavens, the Sun, Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So I love this because this is a 1 and a 9, or 19, a 1 and a 9, which is 10, which is an ending, okay? When you truly accept yourself for who you are, faults and all, and realize, right, that you are a being of light, that there's nothing for you to fix. You just continue on doing better, okay? You leave the things that need to be fixed behind and you just move forward being better and having love and acceptance for yourself. And that's the Sun, and that's the power of positive thinking, okay? That's how you'll get through this acceptance and leave behind the faults that you perceive that you have, which I like the way that was said. The thoughts that you, the faults that you perceive you have. Okay. Oh my God, this is perfect. All right, release. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation. So for some of you, this is a spiritual transformation that you're going to be that you're going to be moving forward on, and you're going to release what no longer serves you here, people, situations, whatever it is. Or if we're talking and we want to pull this all together, we can say you're accepting yourself. And like I said, you're leaving behind the faults that you perceive that you have, because this is a new beginning, a 10. Remember, 10s are endings. We release, we've let go, and we're moving on to new beginnings. I can't believe this. Okay, Queen of Fire. What an energy to pull on to do this. All right. We have intelligent, exuberant, and determined. I really feel here the word determined is really standing out for me, okay? For you guys, it's something that you really need to hear, that determined. Because we know the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Fire, is ambitious and determined and exuberant and intelligent and passionate and courage. She has courage, and she's a social butterfly, right? And I don't know, maybe that's you, and maybe you're not accepting yourself as that. That could be it too, the message for some of you, okay? It could be the energy you take on to help move past this, right? Or it could be who you are that you're not accepting as yourself. So that's interesting. You can take it as I said, as it resonates for you. Then we have, okay, this is when I'm getting really excited here, okay? The World, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So for some of you, this is a spiritual transformation. Yay. Okay, that's wonderful. The other thing I love about the World card, that's also about ending, completion. You're done with this. You're ready to move forward. Okay, whether it's acceptance, whether it's on your spiritual path. But what I saw, what was it here? When you truly accept yourself, your whole world, and what comes out, the World card, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform on the path toward enlightenment. Oh, you guys, what a beautiful message pile too. Let's keep going and look at this. Opportunity and change. Peaceful warrior, Archangel Ariel. You have got a lot of archangels showing up here in this message for you. Let me tell you, not to mention just I'm going to call it the band of angels, or the ministry of angels, as Sonia Choquette calls them, the ministry. They're there to help you with everything. But you have got some serious archangel power happening in here. And forgiveness. Oh, I know with pile 1, it was funny how it happened. And the same thing I think is happening here. When you forgive yourself, last time it went from here to here. This time I'm saying it's going from end to beginning. With forgiveness, you're forgiving yourself, like I said, for those faults. You're forgiving yourself for past things that you've done, and you want to let them go as you're moving on in your spiritual path. Forgiveness of to yourself, or of yourself, I'm not sure how you would say that, is important, okay? To let it go. Because you want the opportunity to move forward. I mean, it's the Queen of Fire energy here. That's all about Wands, love, opportunity, okay? And the change, it's changing. These messages of change just keep coming out in different ways for different piles. But what I want to say here is, before we get to the tarot, we have Archangel Uriel, which does work with Aquarius energy, okay? And yellow jasper would be a crystal for that. Who else did we have here? Archangel Michael. All right. Well, I think Archangel Michael just works with everyone as a whole. So, but maybe Capricorn, okay? Because it's putting in, I'm going to say Archangel Michael, the warrior, putting in the work, all right? So you might want to look at green stones like, I believe it's peridot. I believe is the way you say it, for Capricorn. And then we have Ariel, which works with Aries energy, and that crystal is citrine, okay? So you may want to work, and citrine, the sun, yeah, love. Okay, so there you have some archangels to work with. Now, let's see what the tarot has to say here. Let's get, I did 4 cards for pile 1, so we'll do the same for you. I love this message. I'm going to say, though, before I start, acceptance of yourself, it's not easy. And, I'm very excited about this, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Does it mean that it's going to be super easy peasy? For some of you, yes, and for some of you, no. It's going to be work. But the important thing is you have Uriel, you have Michael, you have Ariel. And I'm going to do one more crystal and angel card for you that you can go to ask for help, or God, source, universe, whomever it is that gives you your source energy, who you call upon. That's who you're going to go to and say, you know what, this is something I need to change about myself. And I really would love your help if you could guide me and give me, little clues or insight or help along the way. And if you're going on a spiritual journey here, it's the same thing. It's releasing and letting go and moving towards enlightenment, and you ask for help along the way. And it's not always an easy path either, but nothing is. And I think that's what we always have to remember. Everything isn't going to be super easy for everyone. And sometimes we have to go through the battle to get there. Like, think of the 9 of Wands, he's because of the wands, I see him standing there with all of his stick, the bandage on his head, but he made it, and he's going to the 10, which is laying those wands down and starting over. So I just feel they wanted me to say that, okay? So let's go here. Card 1. The sun, again, you guys, I'm telling you, the angels are on friggin' fire today. They are just confirming with the tarots here, because they did it in pile 1 as well. We have the sun on the sun. Angel of happiness, right? I love it. Okay. Let's get another. The Hanged Man, angel of prophecy. When I said it takes work, this is what I mean. It's the work. Maybe you'll do it through meditation. And you may be saying, I don't meditate. I'm not very good at it. You know what? You start small. You start with 3 minutes. You work your way up. Or if nothing else, maybe just light a beautiful candle, okay? A lovely white candle. And just ask God, source, universe to come in with you. And you sit and you, again, just sit quietly. Just try to shut your mind down, okay? just sit quietly. I actually made myself some mallow beads because for meditation for me, I do find it hard to quiet my mind. And I thought maybe if I just have something to move with my hands, it will take that energy and put it somewhere else. I don't know. I'll let you know in the next reading how it works for me, right? But that it may be something that will work for you. Just sitting, staring at the flame and contemplating on how you want to make these changes, where you want to go moving forward, opportunity and change, right? Okay, let's get one more here. 7 of Swords, theft. Yeah, I always think of the 7 of Swords as the thief running off in the night. And sometimes I feel that we're our own thieves. Thieves, yeah. We do it to ourselves when we are not loving and accepting of ourselves, when we are unable to forgive ourselves. We are robbing ourselves of our own happiness, our own sun, our own joy, our own passions. So that's just a reminder, okay? Let's go here with one last tarot. 2 of Swords, uncertainty. I like it. And you know why? Because when you are moving into, I always say, when you're changing the way you are, it can be very unnerving because you are not sure what's on the other side. You may be leaving behind a way of life or a way of being, we'll say, that you're comfortable with. Of course, if you wouldn't do it if you weren't comfortable with it, right? And so there's going to be uncertainty, and you're going to at times, and this is why you need to take a time out, like I said, whether it be through meditation, just going and sitting in nature and watching the birds and just allowing the thoughts and ideas to come in. That's what you need to do, because what the 2 of Swords is doing when you focus on the uncertainty, I think the message here that they're trying to put through is don't focus on the uncertainty, okay? Have faith. Have faith, believe in yourself, believe in your angels, believe in God's source universe. Because if you sit in the uncertainty with the blindfold on and the swords crossed and you're not sure which way to go, just know that they will show you or give you a hint. If you ask for that, you ask for it, and you will be shown the opportunities and you will be shown the path to follow. It can come in many different ways. It could be through a person. It could be through something you read. It could be through something you listen to, or just a simple sentence that someone says, totally unrelated to anything else. But in that moment you go, whoa, hang on. I was wondering how I'd get past this obstacle or how I would get past this shadow. And I think that would work. Okay. You just never know how it's going to come in for you. All right. Let's get, like I said, you're loaded here with archangels, Uriel, Michael, Ariel. So let's just see one more crystal, because you can never work with too many angels and you can never work with too many crystals. Okay. Right there. Oh, you had 2 flip over. All right, you guys. So if it isn't Uriel and Michael, once again, this is what I'm saying. And I just, again, got shivers, you guys. I'm telling you, these readings today are just full of fire. They are full of wands energy. I'm telling you, angel energy. I almost feel like I'm talking like I'm on an infomercial, like on the shopping channel, and I'm excited about the product. Anyway, see, this is my mind. So, Archangel Uriel, let's read this message first. I am at peace. Legions of angels are my personal entourage. I love that. Helping me every day in every way. I am aligned with the divine plan. My ancestors direct me on my path. I am grateful for the knowledge they impart to me. And the crystal that you can work with is Celestite. Oh, and I actually have, so you can see it here on the card, I actually have I'll pull it out. This beautiful piece of celestite. It's not going to sparkle on camera the way it does in person, but wow, it's really good for connecting you to angelic frequency and to your angels. Okay, so are you hearing messages from your angels? I was talking about this here, okay? Have you noticed your life flows easily as if divine timing is working in your life? Peace is yours. You have a team of angels on your side, illuminating and orchestrating your life. They respond to your thoughts, wishes, and dreams according to the divine plan. And I'm glad that came up, because I think that that's where a lot of people get frustrated, and maybe stop going on their spiritual path or religious path. It doesn't matter, because we're talking angels here. And if it's religious, we're talking about your God, right? So people get discouraged when they ask for something, or they're praying really hard for something, and they truly believe in it and they truly want it, and for good reason, but it doesn't come. Maybe it's not meant to be on your divine, it's not part of your divine plan this lifetime. Maybe there's something that's even better that's going to come down the line, okay? You just have to, again, trust and have faith in that. So I'm going to put that card right here. And then we have Archangel Michael again. I am blessed with deep understanding. I have a clear view of the truth. I am grateful that I have mental clarity. My spiritual life is full. I love to share my blessings with others. I have great poise and grace. And I think there was something here about, where did I see that? About poison. Oh, it could have been in the other pile. I stand my ground with peace. I'm going to say peace, poise, and grace, okay? Sapphire. Oh, are you feeling confused? Are you in search of wisdom and deeper spiritual insight? This is why the two cards come out, because this is kind of like there's a two-part to this reading pile too. Engage in illuminating activities such as meditation, contemplation, and reflection to better understand the true nature of reality. Pray. Allow for spiritual truths to be revealed. Oh, you got this. Just couldn't be any better. And one last message from your angels, just because, I mean, I just feel like this is message overload here. You may have to watch this twice. It's beautiful, though. It is so beautiful. Okay. Let's go. Opportunity. Opportunity. Whew. Okay. We are all presented with opportunities and are expected to flow with the currents that come our way. Drawing this angel card suggests that something is now being made available to you, and it is up to you to use it to your greatest advantage. It's this reading is kind of the kickstart, right? Be alert, be aware, and be prepared. You can, of course, make your own opportunities. Absolutely. If you knock on enough doors, one will inevitably be opened to you. So you are also reminded to persevere, for it may be, oh my heavens, me and my glasses, for it may be that a door which was previously locked has now been opened a crack. Quiet your mind and ask the angels to help you. And the affirmation on this is, I am ready for opportunities. Oh, you guys, what a beautiful message pile too. Thank you for being here with me. I so appreciate it. I hope that parts of this or the entire thing resonated with you. I wish you wonderful, wonderful peace and love and forgiveness on your journey. And if you like this video, please share it with others if you feel that it's a message that they need to hear. And like and subscribe so that my channel can grow and we can get this message and others out to more people. Thank you so much. Hi, pile 3, and those of you who chose this, what I called indigo, because I can't decide if it's blue or purple border, and the medium-sized selenite heart, this will be your angel pick-a-card reading. As always, very excited to get going here. So I'm going to set this aside. We have overall message. We have some tarot oracle as well as oracle cards to go through. I'm also going to pull live tarot cards and an archangel and crystal card, as well as another overall message at the end. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you, pile 3, pile 1, and pile 2 have been outstanding, okay? So I know your pile is going to be the same. Overall energy, positive outcome. All at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. I love that, and it's so true. Okay? So let me just also say before I get started, these could be individual messages. You may take it card by card. You may have it, feel it as an overall message, okay? Whatever resonates with you, grab a hold of it, because the angels are not fooling around today in this reading. So I just feel like I have to say that, like I've been saying, on fire, like, whoa. So first card, 6 of Ariel. Ariel is Pentacles, okay? So the suit of Ariel is Pentacles, so this is the 6 of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart, okay? You couldn't get more positive than that. So this is a way to act in a positive way. You put out the positivity, it comes back to you. It also helps others. Loving. Okay, next we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. And this is a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you are being honest with yourself, or it could be embarrassing secrets. I always think of the 7 of Swords as the thief in the night. And what I said in pile 1, because this came up, and I feel the exact same thing applies here. If all you're okay, we think of thief and we think breaking the law, taking from others, not being kind, being dishonest. And if you surround yourself, okay, this is where I feel the message is going with this. If you surround yourself with that energy, that's the energy that you're in and the energy that you're going to be putting out, and it certainly isn't positive. Okay, so I think that's one message. It could also be that, you know, it says beware of other people's actions. Yeah, because you're around people that aren't of, not high standing, but good standing, right? With good intentions, all right? That's really where I feel like this card is going with message. The message that's coming in is, right? You don't want to lose yourself in this energy, because we want you to be surrounded in positive energies and thoughts, and putting those out and feelings to have a positive outcome in your life. Oh, I love this, the Dreamer. It's like the Fool card, right? It's beginning, believing, protected. That is the sweetest card. I've never seen this one before. Oh, I love it. The little girl chasing the butterfly with her angel, her guardian angel right there with her, and her little puppy, like the Fool card. I love it because it looks like she's heading towards the cliff. Oh, beginning, believing, protected. She's not going to get there because she's protected. And they want to tell you the same thing. If you feel that you need to start off on a new journey of this positivity, they're letting you know, believe in it, have faith in it. It's a new beginning. You deserve it, and you are protected while embarking upon it, okay? 2 of Water. Okay, so the 2 of Cups. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay. I almost want to say, I feel like if you're in this energy or have people around you that are in this energy, you need to run in this direction, right? Like you need to take a run in this direction, new beginning, to find a new group of people, right? Maybe relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, but any type of relationship that grows closer and deeper. There's forgiveness involved, and it's a positive resolution to a conflict, but it's just water. It's emotion. It's running towards what you love and what you want to be, what you want your outcome to be. Okay, let's get into the oracles here. Manifestation. Okay, I like that. Honor your feelings, Archangel Haniel. Okay, I'm not sure of the pronunciation exactly, but thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions, right? You're running towards the Two of Cups. And this positive outcome is all based on emotion. It's the feeling that you want to have, right? It's your feelings are your emotions. So do you want to feel stuck in bad energy, or do you want to feel and have an attitude of positivity, and that you're able to create positivity for yourself? And this is called manifesting. That's what it's called, everyone. It's called manifesting. And this is a 7, and 7s are about choices, they're about wisdom, they're about spirituality, nurturing, growing. So if you want to make a change, okay, you have choices of how you're going to do that. And one of them they're saying is honor your emotions. Okay, and last we have choose a new direction. Well, I think he is. Here, pile 3, card number 2 here he is changing direction. We're not going to look at him as the thief. We're going to look at him as I'm looking at him as he's running away. Okay, or you want to look at the bird and say the bird is heading in that direction, flying in a new direction. Okay, so this is a great message. And one other thing that just popped in here as I looked over at this card is, when you are sitting in a positive thought, feeling, belief, attitude, that's going to shine through, and you're going to be able to share that with other people here with the 6 of Pentacles. Right? Yeah. Again, everything is about change. The angels, a lot of the messages that I've been doing lately are about different ways you can change, and they're very supportive messages and giving you ideas and just support, I think, in some cases, just knowing we've got your back. We're going to be with you the entire time. Okay, so we have Archangel Ariel here. Ariel is related to Aries energy. So maybe it's the fire, because Ariel, I think, has come up in everyone. And maybe it's just taken on that fiery energy, wanting to move forward. Okay, wanting to see things big picture in a different way. All right, and the other thing I wanted to say, we have Ariel and we have Haniel, okay? And I'm not sure who Haniel is associated to. I really don't know, but that's something you could probably look up if you ask if they're associated to a particular zodiac sign, because she very well may be. All right. I'm not 100% sure. But let's get into the tarot and see what else the tarot has to give us. I love this. This is the time for you to believe and to plant those seeds and to manifest, right? Oh my heavens. I said plant those seeds and manifest, and then I automatically looked over at this card, and what? At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, actions, beliefs, and attitudes. Yes, you're planting. That's nurturing, right? You're planting the seeds, and you're going to watch them grow. I love this message, pile 3. All right, let's get a tarot here. Ten of Pentacles. that just tells me that you will be successful. You're going to do this in a very grounded, very methodical way. You are going to be wise about the decisions that you're going to make. You're going to work hard to be positive and to change the outcome for yourself when you're choosing this new direction. I think you're going to be disciplined while doing it, but also support. And I want to say it goes right back to your archangels, right? The support and your whole team of angels, your whole ministry, your guardian angel, right on through. There's angels for everything and everyone. It's not just the guardians and the archangels. They're just, I'm going to say, the ones that we speak of, right? Oh, okay, well, that one came out. Page of Swords, gossip. See, look at how that card came out right on top of this one. This card come out on top of the Six of Pentacles, where you'll have enough abundance to share with everyone, and this is confirming that. This is saying the Page of Swords. Take on that Page of Swords energy, not the gossip part, but take it. Swords are fast moving, okay? And he is going to, if you take on that energy, help you to think of ways to get out of that negative energy, right? To start running, to start going in the positive direction, not listening to gossip or what other people have to say. And they may gossip and say things about you, because look, there's a whole little group of friends sitting around that fire. And I want to say, sometimes you have to leave people behind, but you also, you don't have to cut them completely out of your life, but you also don't need to surround yourself or participate in the gossip and the negativity, right? Because gossiping is not going to bring a positive outcome for anyone or anything. Okay, let's go next. Four of Swords, healing. I like that too. And I feel this is taking a time out, right? That for me, that's what the Four of Swords says. It's taking a time out to heal. You know, as I say in every pile and pretty much every reading, when you are connecting with Source, God, universe, your soul, your higher self, and you're realizing who you are and you're getting in touch with your own soul and emotions, it's not always easy, because as I think I said before, when we are in a comfortable place in our lives, it's hard sometimes to move on from those shadows. And sometimes when you do, it is difficult. And we have to feel through the emotion of it, okay? So you may have some healing that may need to be done. You may just need to take a little break as you're moving along your path here, as you're starting out your new beginning. Don't be afraid to take a break, to reflect, to go in, to remember where it is that you've come from and where it is that you're going, okay? That's totally fine. Let's get one more. The Magician right here with manifestation. The master manifester is the Magician, the angel of magic. So they have everything at their disposal. They have the pentacles, the cups, the wands, and the swords. And this is you. Well, this is a confirmation that you have it within you to manifest what it is that you want, to plant the seeds, and to move forward. Okay, I love those messages, you guys. They're awesome. All right, so we have Ariel, Archangel. We have Haniel, and let me just see who else we can get here. Whoops, daisy. What other archangel can you call on for help? Jophiel. Jophiel's related to Libra, okay? And rose quartz would be the crystal that you could work with. I'm not sure what's on the back. It's a different one, so we'll get to that. But rose quartz is also related to Jophiel. I activate and embrace divine love. My emotions are balanced. I am clear and joyful. I am compassionate, wise, and tolerant. The qualities of unconditional love, mercy, and understanding emanate from my being. Those are the qualities. The word's right in front of me yet I didn't see it. Those are the qualities that you want to be emanating, that you want to be putting out, okay? Because that's what you'll receive back in. And we have, I've never heard of that crystal before, but you can certainly Google it and find out about it. But I love that it's pink like rose quartz, which of course ties in with Jophiel, and Venus, because Venus rules, right? We think of love, we think of heart, we think of pampering and nurturing and caring. It's about the other, right? Libra, 7th house, ruled by Venus, okay? And also Archangel Jophiel. So, are you in love? Are you craving health and feelings of well-being? Become a conduit for allowing heaven and earth to meet at your center. It is time to acknowledge the essence of the divine love in you. Take the time to nurture yourself. Imagine yourself in the arms of the Divine Mother, Mother Mary. I love that. And I love here with Haniel, so maybe this is tying in with Haniel as well. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions, right? Love, emotion. It's all emotion-based, cup-based, water-based. I love these messages for you, pile 3. And like I said, it could be an overall message for you. It could be bits and pieces that you can take here. And I always say you can never have too many angels or too many crystals to work with. So we have this cobaltoan calcite, I'm going to call it. And we also have rose quartz for you to work with and citrine for you to work with. Okay. And let's just get one last angel message here. Positivity. Oh my heavens. Okay. When you're positive, you keep directing a stream of high vibration energy with your thoughts, words, and actions. This affects others. Remember, we talked about that here. And they help you towards your purpose, your new start, okay? Choosing a new direction, manifesting what it is that you want. Whew. They affect others and they help you towards your purpose. The angels are aware of the power of your positivity and they too will support your intentions. You choose your thoughts and attitudes, so focus on loving, abundant, and successful outcomes in every area of your life. Your positivity will make you feel happy, healthy, and fulfilled. I don't even know what to say about these messages for you, pile 3. They are so on point, and I really feel as a whole this ties together. But again, you take what resonates with you. Thank you very much for being here with me. If this resonated for you, or if you know someone else that maybe should hear this message, please share this video and subscribe and like, because I want my channel to grow and then I can get these messages out to more people, right? So there's some positivity. I'm putting that out there. I want my channel to grow to get more messages out to people. So please join me in that and help me along to do it. I really would appreciate it. See you in the next reading.